Good morning, everybody. This is Kathy, and I have a layout share for How to Kill a Kit, Punched Out Thursday, Mixed Media Frenzy, my Stampin' Saturdays, and Close to My Heart. This is my May overview of what I got done. This first layout was for Stretch the Sketch, and Megan provided us a sketch for 2-year anniversary, and I pretty much went by the sketch. So here's that one. There is a process video. I use those cute little words in my How to Kill a Kit with Style. This, I don't think there's a process video for this, but this is Lukey. I'm sorry about the... It might be a little dark. I just cut strips. I watched a live with Shamel, and she had cut strips, so I put them horizontal, made a little cluster down here. Cute little boy page. Okay, this one I'm pretty sure there is a process video. I used Shamel, and I used a cut file. Really love how this one turned out, and I used that background. This is Briley, Lane, Lily, and Lukey, and they're at my daughter's house. So I love this one too. This one does not have a process video. I sat here one day just kind of throwing pages together with my How to Kill a Kit with Style. And I brought in the orange, and I know he has blue on, but I wanted to use this background. I used a lot of these older stickers, and I really like the simplicity of this one. Okay, this one, I think there is a process video. Yes, because I layered all these, used up some stars. Here's the wooden, the chipboard letters. And this is Braden and Braxton. And like father, like son, I got to use those. I like how this one comes together too. Okay, this one is one I repeated the strips across, brought out the red out of his costume. He loves playing dress up and into superheroes. That's just one of Braxton's things, and he loves dinosaurs. He's playing with dinosaurs. So that's when I titled it Imagination and put a couple dinosaurs on there. I like how this one turned out too. I don't think I have a favorite. This one is a double page. I don't know if I could get them both in. So this is the left side. I need to journal. We went to just watch my son graduate in the Army, and we took a road trip, of course, and Braxton was in the car playing with his dinosaurs. So I used a Scrapbook Generation free, well, it might not be free, but I can't remember which sketch it was. But I brought in some die cuts I got from Linda, and I was happy to use them. I cut a dinosaur in half and used one half on this side, and the other half I tucked behind this die cut, and I was able to scrapbook all of these photos of Braxton in the car. And this was 2014. Simple layout, but I love how it turned out. All right, and here's another one. There's no process video. I used my punch, and I used a sketch from Scrapbook Generations. Did the banners up top and used one of those words. And this is still in my How to Kill a Kit with Style. I love how this turned out. Bright and colorful to match his Legos. Okay, this one is another double page. Well, no, it's not a double page, but yeah, it's scrapbooking the rest of the photos. This is just him putting on his shades, so cool shades. And I did the opposite of the banners and the title and did a 4x4 placement for my title. So I like how that turned out. This is going to go on the right side of the book, and I used some old stickers, some of the stars, and did a 2 alpha title, different alphas. My sticker border didn't go over all the way, so I clustered some banners. And of course I put a dinosaur on Braxton's page. So there's that. Alright, this one is with my How to Kill a Kit with Style. I layered, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers, and then I distressed them, used a doily. This is Braxton when he was little and Lane when he was little. I put cousin time, used a banner and some stars. I put toys around on the page. Boys and their toys. They're playing with their toys. Yeah, I like how this one turned out. Used a lot of my scraps, the border strips for this one. This one, there's no process video. I just didn't have enough time to fit all of my videos in for the month, so I did some without videoing. Tucked a tag, used this busy background paper. Braxton made this out of a cardboard box, and he was so proud, so I took his picture, and he looks like a robot. So then I put Built Tough. So I love how this one turned out. Here's another one where I used the John Deere stickers, and Nothing Runs Like a Deer because he's in his gator. I used a lot of the green and used Chamel's paper. The colors went really well, and then I popped the photo so that it would stand out. So I like how this one turned out. It's not one of my favorites because of all the green, but it works for me. All right, this one I can't remember if I shared it at the end of April, but I did a grid. Used the How to Kill a Kit with Style kit. I'm going to journal here. And yeah, I like how this one turned out too. And this one, I used scraps. This is Lane going fishing. And I used a net, put a fish in it, used a lot of the field trip. And this came from Never Grow Up, and so did this. All right, and then this right here. So I like how this one turned out too. Got a lot of boy pages done. This one was my last one for Punched Out Thursday. I used a lot of my scraps and used my circle punch. And I love capturing. I'm glad Amanda captured this picture of Braxton kissing his mom because he's going to be 10 this year. And kisses from a 10-year-old don't come very often. So I was happy to get this documented. There is a process video. Okay, this one was a Punched Out Thursday, and I used an old basic gray line. This was the first part of May. Did some mixed media in the background and used some old cork. And then I layered butterflies. Okay, this was a layout that Briley helped me do when I was at their house, and we used our punches. and she got to punch out the stars and the circles and help me decide where everything went. There is a process video. This is Briley. She loves to scrapbook. Okay, this is a recent one that I done. I used my Close to My Heart stitched together, got out my punch, and then also layered some flowers and butterflies, and just made a flower cluster all the way up. I like how this one turned out. Now we are into layouts that I think I shared these already, but if you didn't notice or watched it, I thought I would throw them in. I tucked some tags. This was for a challenge on the Hip Kit Facebook group, and I used my Hip Kit for this. I love photos like this. Okay, here's another layout I did for National Scrapbook Day. I did a grid and layered some tags and made it cute, little boyish. Okay, here's another one where I used my Hip Kit. Love the colors of this layout. I brought in all these paper colors to match their swimsuits. I just love how this one turned out. The colors, it just brightens. All those are in their swimsuits, and I love this one. Okay, this one, Neighborhood Friends. I used my How to Kill a Kit with Style, and I happened to capture a couple photos of them playing out in my front yard before I planted flowers in that. Yeah, I love this. A little dirt never hurt. They're playing in the dirt. All right, this one was for National Scrapbook Day. It was to use a sketch, and so I punched out of cardstock paper, and then I filled the circles with gesso, and then I used some mixed media. I love how this one turned out. All right, this one was for Scrapbook Your Joy. It wanted a photo of what was on your desk, and I was stitching this for a challenge, and the photo is of Briley and Lily in the mall, and so I thought I would put a bear. Love this one too. Okay, this one is from Stampin' Saturdays. One Saturday I did the stamping for the sunflowers. I used an old Close to My Heart stamp. You can't even get it anymore, but I'm hoping that they come out with another sunflower stamp. Use some different embellishments. Dance like no one is watching. I love this photo. Love how this one turned out. All right, this one is for the collective, and I had some scraps from last month when I used this paper from Flourish, and what was the other line? Yeah, I can't think of it, but I used a lot of these gold things and tags. I love how this one turned out too. Okay, this one was from a workshop kit from Close to My Heart stitched together, and I do have process videos for all of these, so I won't spend too much time with this. So I love this one, and this one goes right beside it, and it's Braxton and Lane and their friend Liam. So I like how this one turned out too. Sorry if I'm going pretty fast, but it's so long. Okay, this one is the next set of pages for the Stitch Together Fun Workshop Kit. Okay, and this is the right side. I need to journal. All my grandkids have hats on, And then this was at one of the kids' birthdays because there's balloons, but I thought I would combine them because it was all of them together. Okay, and this one with all the star backgrounds and the word friendship. This is the last year when all the kids got together to say goodbye to Braxton and Briley when they moved. And right down here, I had a little spill with my mixed media, so I put the strip and build an embellishment. So it kind of looks like it belongs now when it was a oops. All right, this one was another page to go with it, and I kind of switched it around and also used a lot of florals. So I want to put one in Braxton and Briley's album and one in Lane, Lily, and Luke's album. So that's why they're the same but different. Okay, this one is what I'm working on here right now. This is the first page I did in the workshop kit of the Aurora, and I love how it turned out. Sometimes you don't have the right photos, so that's why this is a little bit different. There is a process video for it, and this one too, I changed it up a little bit by putting a vertical photo, and he's up in the air on this playground equipment, so scenic view. I thought that was ideal. I still need to journal what park park they were at. So I like how this one turned out. This one I shared on my mini kit Monday reveal, and so I won't go into too much detail, but I had a lot of Paige Evans Bloom Street collection in this, so that's me and my daughter Amanda. Okay, this one is one I did for Mini Kit Monday, and there's a process video. I still need to journal, and I love the colors and the paper and the little detail there. Okay, and this is another Mini Kit Monday. I used all of these Jen Hatfield flowers. I just thought the green, it really brought the photo out, and all these different colors, and celebrating Mother's Day. Okay, and this is the first one I did, not my favorite, but it's going in their album. And I love the detail mixed media I did, and the little embellishments. Kind of busy for me, but I still like it. Okay, this is for Mixed Media Frenzy, and this was for the first part of May, and I've finished using some of the florals I had last month in my How to Kill a Kit with Style. I used Paige Evans Truly Grateful, and did a lot of the mixed media paint on the background. This is Lukey. I love the colors of this one. This is another Mixed Media Frenzy, and this one does not have a process video because it got corrupted. I was using my son Sean's phone, but I do have a video explaining the things that I use. So I really like how this one turned out. Okay, this is another Mixed Media Frenzy, and I brought in some unicorns because Briley and Lily are standing in front of a unicorn, and I did some mixed media and stamping in the background. I actually journaled. Okay, this one too is for Mixed Media Frenzy, and I mimicked the background but used a different stencil, did some light stamping, and then built my clusters. So I love this one too. Okay, and this one is the last one for May for How to Kill Mixed Media Frenzy, and I love how I layered all these flowers, and I used my paper pad from pink paisley that I won from Scrapbook Your Joy, and I love how this one turned out too. So I hope you enjoyed my share, and I hope this video gives me a thumbs up, and welcome to all my new subscribers, and thank you for subscribing, and I hope you come back in June to see what I have. Bye.